Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Is it welcome back? I guess it's welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's 2023, so Happy New Year. We haven't talked in a while. I decided to make the Do More podcast into a Do More video-based podcast. So I guess it's still a podcast, so I'm going to cast it online, but we're going to do it on video so you get to see me. I've had some requests from some friends to put it online. So here we are. All right. So I think the title of this episode is Normalize Fun, because I feel like that's the thing that propels me into a good mood on a regular basis. Fun. Fun means spending time with friends. Fun means spending time with family. Of course, fun means date night with the hubby. I think in 2022, we did a really good job of being intentional about spending time together, going on date nights. We went to a few concerts. We saw KRS-One and Slick Rick. We saw Monty Alexander. Both of those were in DC. One was at Blues Alley, one was at the Kennedy Center. I think we went to another show, but I can't remember it right now. We went on a trip together, just the two of us, which we haven't done in probably 5 years. So yeah, it's been great. And I want to keep that up this year in 2023. So this is me telling you, it's helpful. It's great. You should do it too. Let's see. Next, we're going to talk about what I'm reading, because also normalize fun means do things with your friends. In 2022, I think we talked about the fact that I started a book club. And now it's no longer my book club. The book club belongs to all of us who are reading the books. We read Year of Yes. The second book is slipping my mind right now. The pitter patter that you keep hearing in the background is Rosie. She's very upset that I am not spending time with her right now, but I'm focusing on me, which is this podcast. So here we go. What I'm reading right now, what the book club is reading right now, is The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. I love it so far. I'm not going to give anything away. Totally worth it. So read it. If you're looking for something to read, it's a good read. I'm also reading Spare, Prince Harry's book, and loving it. I'm listening to that one in the car. I'm actually reading The Vanishing Half. So we'll talk more about that when I finish both of them. I have many things to say about Prince Harry and Princess Meghan. Is she still Princess Meghan? I can't keep up. So many things. Okay, what am I going to talk about with y'all next? Let me look at my notes. Oh, life and Loc update. So my Locs, they will be 2 years old in April. I think that they have officially matured. I'm able to wait about 6 to 8 weeks between retwists now. I used to go once a month, like on the dot once a month for a retwist. But now I can wait. Like, I like the in-between. I like when they're kind of fuzzy. And then, like, if I have an event in between there, I sometimes like to go get it, tightened up into a style, or just tightened up in general. And my stylist, Deneen, I love her. She just, takes care of me, and I'm so thankful for her. But yeah, I love them. I dyed them. I'm going to probably, you see the brown has grown out. I'll probably do it again at the end of the winter. So like, early spring, mid-spring, because I love a good brown in the summertime. I love it. So I'm definitely going to do that again. All I did was lift it and then watch the color until I liked it, and I rinsed it out. That's it. I didn't put anything on top of it. I am very consistent about spraying my locks. Probably once a day in the morning when I get up, with some. It's a mixture. I got from the base. I definitely got from uh, what is her name? I'll put it in the comments. West Indie Ray. I use aloe vera gel, the watery, liquidy one that you have to keep in the fridge. I use distilled water and I use rose water. And then I put in my favorite essential oils, which are lavender, eucalyptus, and tea tree oils. Just like, maybe 5 or 6 drops of each one. And I have it in a spray bottle. I shake it up and I do that in the mornings. And then after I spray, I seal with macadamia oil. I'll put that in the comments too. I really like that oil. I like the way it smells. If I don't have that, I'll use olive oil or I use argan oil. I have a lot of oils around here for all the curls and kinks in the house. Yeah, so that's my lock update. I'm happy with them. There's days when I'm like, oh, I wish I made them smaller. But then there's other days when like I have an emergency and I need to twist it myself. I'm really happy that I can do it in, under 2 hours. So like if I want to do my own retwist, I can do it myself without any drama and get moving. So yes, locks are great. If you are considering, just do it. Let's see, what else are we updating you on? I am a librarian now officially. My school, I'm at Towson in their Department of Education master's program. It's a degree in instructional technology, and the concentration is in school library media. So I will be a certified school library media specialist when I officially graduate in the summertime. I'm starting my internship. But I mean, I honestly will say that I have been working in the school system since 2018. And I started in the system as a media assistant who assists in the library. And I was very lucky to begin working with a librarian who had, I think, almost 30 years of experience. And from day one, she was like, everything I know how to do, you know how to do. So we're going to make sure that she was, her goal was to make sure she had a co-pilot. She said that on day one, you are my co-pilot. So literally everything she does, she made sure she trained me on how to do them. And, told me I should have no, qualms about calling myself a librarian, because that is what I do every single day. Even if I am not the official librarian in that library, if she's not there, I'm doing librarian duties. And I loved that, and I felt so empowered immediately. And if I ever, not sorry, claiming this, excuse me, when I have my own library and if I'm able to hire my own assistant, or when I start, if there's already an assistant there, in our county, all schools, I believe all schools have a media assistant. So anyway, I will tell my media assistant that he or she or they too are also a librarian, and they are my co-pilot, because it makes the job amazing. If she ever needed to, if she got sick, she was never worried. If she had to be out for 3-4 days at a time, she was never worried, because she knew I could take care of it. If I had questions, I would call her if it was an emergency. Other than that, I always felt like I could solve the problem. And that is what we do. That is what librarians do. We solve problems. And I love my job every single day. And I really honestly can't wait to be an official librarian with my county. There are very few Black librarians. I know that number is rising. I feel so great to be a part of that group now. Yeah. Next update would be on, I don't know if I've ever told y'all that we're approved to adopt. We're looking to adopt an older child from foster care. And it has been a journey. We started, the process, it's 2023. So in like 2020 is when we started, and then we got approved officially 2021. And because we have all these parameters about what we're looking for, it's been really hard. The process is arduous and tiring, but I know first and foremost, God is in control, and I can never question his timing. It is hard not to. And I'm admitting I do question his timing, but I shouldn't, and I shouldn't worry. And, part of my faith and the strength of my faith is to know that worrying does nothing, and I have to leave it up to him. So we are prayerful that, it all works out the way it's supposed to. And I know that it will. And when it does, it's going to make it all seem like all of this weight was nothing. But yeah, the goal is we want Ava to have a sibling. We would love for her to be an older sister. I think she's going to be an amazing older sister. So I can't wait. I said to a friend yesterday, I know God didn't put this on our hearts for no reason. So I just have to wake up every day, keep praying that it's going to happen soon, and be ready for it when it does. So the update on that is we're still watching, waiting, looking, being intentional. All right, what else am I updating you on? Oh, it's January, and I will be 44 tomorrow. And I'm excited about 44. I don't know why. I think I like the number. It sounds cool. Because the number I like most, I would say, I was never like a number person, but my husband really likes the number 7. So I also like 7s, but 44 just sounds, he's made 7 seem lucky. So now I'm like, oh, it's lucky 7. But 44, it just sounds cool. So I'm excited about it. But every year around the holidays or around my birthday, I do a period poverty drive. And I literally have people who call me like the period lady, or if they have a question about period products, or, they have period products to give away, they call me. But in usually around this time of year, I get people who will like reach out to me like, when is your drive? When are you going to start collecting the tampons and the pads and the bras and the underwear? And I didn't have the wherewithal to do it in December this year. So I'm doing it now, for 10 days. And my hope, excuse me. All right. So yes, it's time again for my drive. And some of you might not know what period poverty is, so I'm going to share a little bit. According to NBC News, period poverty deals with, specifically in the United States, there's 16.9 million women who menstruate in the country, and 16.9 million women in the country who menstruate are living in poverty. 2/3 of those women were unable to afford period products. Some of those women had to choose between buying hygiene products and buying food. And that's deplorable. Like, it's ridiculous, and it's unfair, and it's terrible. And I think when I first learned of this, I just was like, there must be something I can do. And I learned about an organization called I Support the Girls, founder of which is Dana Marlowe, who happens to know a teacher that I know in my county. And it just was this whole thing. And I just started donating to them. I would gather my friends, tell them, bring me pads and tampons and bras, gently used bras, new bras. And it just, women, if you tell women are amazing, period. Women are amazing, period. If you tell women you need help, women help. And all of these years that I've been doing it, it's been at least 7 years now that I've been doing this. They come and they help. So I donate to I Support the Girls. I also donate to middle schools and high schools in my county because according to U.S. News and World Report, 23% of U.S. students struggle to afford, period products. And I'm sorry, Rosie, I'll be there soon. I just feel like it's something I can help with, and I try to do what I can. So you're listening to this, and my hope, or you're watching this, and my hope is that you will either donate directly to I Support the Girls, or you will get in touch with me, or click the link in the comments, or click the link I'm going to post. That is a link to my Amazon list. And I'm collecting, like I said, for 10 days. And whatever I collect will be given directly to I Support the Girls, or I have a few schools in my county that I donate to. So I also want you to take that as like a charge. If you are far away from me, you too can host a period product drive. There are women everywhere. I Support the Girls can connect you to where you can give the donations to in your area. But I mean, and if that's not your thing, find your thing. The Do More podcast is about find your thing and do more of it. I feel like I come from a family of women and men who believe service is part of why we are here. And this is the thing that gets me going. So I do it. And all I'm saying is find your thing and do it too. So again, do more. I think that is it for today. I'm so glad you joined. I'm so glad you are still here listening and watching, or for however long you listened and watched. I thank you. And next time, I will share a fun update with you about my adventures that happened today. I need to pull some notes together and decompress, but that's, stay tuned for next one, because that'll be fun to talk about. Has to do with the Department of Education, and just something cool that I was able to take part in today. So if nothing else, thank you for being amazing, because you are. I think Rosie wants to say hi, so I'm going to let Rosie say hi.
Come here.
All right. There's Rosie.